Reaching 60 is a milestone that signals the start of a phase in life where many things that once seemed important begin to lose relevance. It's a time to reflect, let go of what's unnecessary, and focus on what truly matters. Here, I want to share with you 9 things you no longer need to live fully after 60. By letting them go, you'll discover that you can live a freer, lighter, and happier life. First, seeking others' approval. Throughout life, we tend to seek approval from others, whether at work, with friends, or even within our family. But at 60, it's time to let go of that need. You no longer need others to validate your decisions or way of living. At this age, you've lived long enough to know what's best for you. Freedom comes when you realize that you don't need anyone's approval to be happy. Second, accumulating material things. Over the years, you've probably accumulated a lot of belongings, but there comes a time when you realize you don't need so much to live fully. Happiness isn't about what you own, but how you enjoy life. Simplifying your surroundings and keeping only the essentials will allow you to focus more on experiences than on material things. Less is more, and living more lightly also eases the mind and heart. Third, the idea of perfection. The constant pursuit of perfection is a burden that often prevents us from enjoying the present. After 60, it's time to accept that perfection doesn't exist, and that life is about learning to embrace imperfections, whether in your appearance, your decisions, or your relationships. Letting go of the need for perfection will allow you to live more peacefully and fully. Fourth, comparing yourself to others. For much of our lives, we tend to compare ourselves to others. Who's more successful? Who has more money? Who has the perfect family? Your life is unique, and it doesn't make sense to measure your worth based on what others have achieved. Comparing yourself only breeds dissatisfaction and keeps you from enjoying what you already have. Celebrate your journey and recognize that every story is different. Fifth, toxic or superficial relationships. At this stage of life, there's no room or time to maintain relationships that don't bring anything positive. It's time to surround yourself only with people who truly value, respect, and support you. Superficial or toxic relationships only drain your emotional energy. After 60, what matters are genuine connections with people who truly make you feel good and enrich your life. Sixth, excessive worry about the future. It's natural to worry about the future, but it's important to recognize that many of these worries are unnecessary. The future is uncertain for everyone, and living in fear of what might happen steals the peace of the present. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on enjoying the now, living the present with gratitude. Life is much more enjoyable when you allow yourself to stop worrying about what you can't control. Seventh, the desire to please everyone. Throughout life, we often try to please others, whether to avoid conflict or to be accepted. But at this stage, you realize that you can't please everyone, and that's okay. It's time to live for yourself, to make decisions based on what makes you happy, without worrying so much about others' expectations. Your well-being is what really matters, and now is the time to prioritize it. Eighth, clinging to the past. It's common to look back with nostalgia, remembering past moments. But holding on to the past can prevent you from enjoying the present. Let go of the hurts, regrets, and memories that keep you stuck in what has already passed. Appreciate what you've lived, but don't stay stagnant there. Life goes on, and there is still so much to enjoy in the present. The past is behind you, and the best thing you can do is learn from it and move forward. Ninth, the fear of aging. Aging is a natural part of life, and many people spend much of their years worrying about the signs of aging. Accepting this phase with gratitude and serenity is essential. The fear of aging only robs you of your ability to enjoy each day. Instead of focusing on what you're losing, focus on what you've gained: wisdom, experiences, memories, and deep connections. Aging is not a loss, but an opportunity to live more fully and wisely. By the time you reach 60, you realize that many of the things that once seemed essential no longer are. What really matters is the quality of the experiences you live, the relationships you cultivate, and how you feel about yourself. By letting go of what's unnecessary, you make room for what truly enriches your life: simplicity, inner peace, and the freedom to be authentic. Letting go of the burdens that no longer serve you allows life to become lighter, deeper, and more meaningful. Simplicity isn't just a reduction of material things, but a way of focusing on what truly adds value to your existence. Inner peace arises when you stop worrying about what you can't control and learn to accept life as it is, with its challenges and joys. The freedom to be authentic means that finally you feel comfortable in your own skin, without the need to please others or meet external expectations. It's in this moment that you begin to live from the heart, appreciating each moment with gratitude, and recognizing that the most important things are already within you. If this reflection on the 9 things you don't need after 60 resonated with you, I invite you to join this community. Here, we share ideas and reflections that help us live more lightly and fully at every stage of life. Like if this message inspired you, share it with someone who also needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that will help you simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Remember, life isn't about accumulating more, but about enjoying more. Embrace this new phase of your life with gratitude and serenity, letting go of what's unnecessary and embracing what truly makes you happy. See you in the next reflection.